Highly Debatable. I'm Immediate Ryan. We have
A.KELLZ
and
J.KIRK.
Let's get started by talking about the top two guards of the league, Westbrook and Harden. A.KELLZ, who do you have?
Who am I picking?
Who are you picking?
Who am I picking? It's tough pickings, but listen, I'm going with a man that's a little bit more polished, and I'm going with Russell Westbrook. He's been to an NBA championship. He's been to numerous Western Conference Finals. Now, without Kevin Durant, obviously, can he do that? I believe yes, but he needs to get used to having a team built around him.
Okay.
Because he's putting up numbers this season. He has 18 triple-doubles, I believe, on the season so far.
Yep.
And I believe he's still averaging the triple-double, right?
Yes, he is.
Yes. So, and when you look at things like that, people can say, well, he's a stat sheet stuffer. And yeah, if you're able to do it, then you can't knock the person.
Absolutely.
That's all I'm going to say.
Absolutely.
I'm going to hear J.KIRK.
Numbers don't lie.
The numbers don't lie. In
Numbers
this case, because sometimes numbers do lie.
J.KIRK.
I'm going to hear
J.KIRK.
You know what I'm saying? We was debating this before we even started.
Who you got?
I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong.
Okay.
You know, the reason being is this. Russell Westbrook is great at stuff in the stat sheet and not much else. He's going for 31, 10, and 10 a game, which is absolutely amazing.
Right.
Good enough to have his team be the 7th seed in the Western Conference as of right now. So, my thing is, you also have to translate that to wins. We actually got a chance to see it. Last week, the Oklahoma City Thunder played the Houston Rockets, and Westbrook had 49 points. And lost the game. His top 3 scoring outputs this year, 51, 49, and 46, he's lost 2 of those games. You know, so the fact is, how much do the stats really translate to wins? James Harden is winning games because he is truly making the people around him better. Russell Westbrook is getting those 10 assists, but who's the second best player on the Thunder? It's hard to know. You know, Oladipo, is it Cantor, is it Steven
Right,
Adams?
so listen, what are you saying to me? Because you just said it. We don't know who the second best player is on the Thunder, and he's still putting up those numbers. Is it his help or is it him? That's what you have to say. That's what you have to determine.
I can tell you this though. No one wants to play with him. KD left. James Harden was traded. No one has come.
That's not his fault.
I don't think KD was fully his fault.
I don't think KD was his fault. No. Because Kevin Durant is a spineless person. Okay, he has no backbone. He has made mistakes. Just as much as Westbrook.
Why do you say Kevin Durant left?
I mean, unfortunately, it has something to work. Easier to win. He helicoptered his way to a championship.
Absolutely.
Yes, does James Harden have something to do with that? Of course. But listen,
Russell Westbrook.
first of all, listen, understand this. First of all, anytime you are drafted to be the franchise, and then the guy that's drafted behind you comes in and becomes a franchise, and you can't do nothing about it with his talent, that's on him. That's completely on him. Russell Westbrook has a strong personality, and if Kevin Durant is not man enough to be able to accept that or do something about it. How many times you say in a game, why is he letting Russell Westbrook take that shot?
I'm sorry. You just said Russell Westbrook has a strong personality. He's going to shoot regardless who he's playing with. You know, so if you can't force him to pass, if you can't make him defer the ball more, which if the Thunder were going to be more successful during that time, Russell Westbrook should have done, you have to leave. I don't blame Kevin Durant for leaving. I blame him for where he went. He was not ever going to win a championship with Russell Westbrook.
Ever?
Not ever. Because Russell Westbrook, the way he plays,
so you
has to have somebody to be a clear number 2 because he has to dominate the ball. His personality will not allow him to do anything besides dominate the ball, and that's why when it was time for Oklahoma City Thunder management to decide between him and James Harden, they chose Westbrook because he's the more versatile athlete. He's obviously more explosive. They decided to go with him because you had to trade one. Because that's why they decided that both of them and the way they play could not coexist together.
See, first of all, James Harden wanted a max contract. Let's understand that. He didn't want to take another pay cut.
But if they
keep that group together,
there's multiple articles that are written where they would have been able to keep everybody. But Russell Westbrook and James Harden together wouldn't have worked. Kevin Durant, he's a little bit more of a spot-up shooter. That can work to a degree, but it would have required, if they were to win a championship, Russell Westbrook to allow himself to be Robin sometimes. Russell Westbrook just wants to be Batman.
I think A.KELLZ made a good point. You have to take some time to learn how to be that guy, that main guy. Hold on. Harden had that time for a little while with Houston. If you look at Westbrook, this is his first year without Durant.
Right.
If you look at give him some time, then we can say that. Right now, he's just going out there strictly trying to.
And Harden, only difference between Harden and Russell Westbrook, in my opinion, that makes Harden better, if some people may say, is Harden's a little bit more of a playmaker. I feel like sometimes Russell Westbrook forces plays.
Exactly.
It comes fluent and easy for Harden in my way.
But it takes time.
Because you saw it when he was playing with Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook when they all were together in Oklahoma City. But at the end of the day,
I think Russell Westbrook is more fun to watch, but I think if I start my franchise today, I would take James Harden. He's going to make your team better in the long run. He's going to spread the ball around more efficiently. He's not just out there gobbling up stats. He'll have 20, 28 one game and then 17 the next game and let somebody else get hot. We haven't even seen a second person even step up for the Oklahoma City Thunder this year because it's statistically impossible for them to do so. He's shooting 20 shots a night.
listen, Kevin Durant got his. If anybody was that good, they would be too. That's all I got to say.
Were we saying this when Harden first went to Houston? Do you think that we were saying this?
But Harden was getting a lot
Was
of
it looking
first-
as fluent in the offense when he first moved it?
No, I mean,
And plus, Mike D'Antoni is a free flowing coach. Point blank period.
Absolutely.
For you, pull the trigger.
Maybe you should pull the fucking trigger.
Pull the trigger.